Hello and welcome to Cần Thơ News of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station. Here are the headlines. In the August meeting, the Cần Thơ City Party Committee focused on program implementation, party building and following central directives, while also hosting central inspection and supervision teams. Ninh District Party Committee held a meeting to mark the 79th anniversary of the August Revolution and National Day. Cần Thơ Geography and History Book Board of Directors held a workshop on guidelines and detailed outline for the Cần Thơ Geography and History Book. Top news today. In the August regular meeting, the Standing Committee of Cần Thơ City Party Committee reviewed their focus on implementing programs and plan, strengthening party building and adhering to central directives, while also accommodating central inspections and supervision delegations. Key achievements and activities include organizing a conference to discuss General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng article on party's flag and Vietnam's future, ensuring the article's message is effectively communicated, summarizing the second political contest on protecting the party's ideological foundation in Cần Thơ City for 2024, and directing party committees to organize cell congresses for the 2025-2027 term. Socio-economic indicators have improved and social order remains stable. Mr. Nguyễn Văn Hiếu, alternate member of the Party Central Committee and Secretary of the City Party Committee, has provided comprehensive direction on short and long-term issues, including preparations for the new school year, measures for high tides and flooding, budget management, employment solution, and improving labor export work, while also reviewing and ensuring the adequacy and quality of management positions across departments and districts. On August 27 morning, Ninh District Party Committee held a meeting to commemorate the 79th anniversary of the August Revolution and National Day September 2nd, along with presentation of party badges. Mr. Phạm Văn Hiếu, Standing Vice Secretary of the City Party Committee and Chairman of the City People's Council, was in attendance.
At the event, delegates reflected on the heroic spirit of the 1945 General Uprising, 79 years ago, under the leadership of the Communist Party of Vietnam and President Ho Chi Minh. The Vietnamese people rose to seize power. On September 2, 1945, President Ho Chi Minh declared Vietnam's independence, establishing the Democratic Republic of Vietnam, now the Socialist Republic of Vietnam. The August Revolution marked a significant turning point, ending the feudal monarchy and placing power in the hands of the people. Building on this legacy, Ninh District is committed to advancing industrialization and modernization, aiming to become a core modern urban area by 2030 with a vision for 2045. During this event, 9 senior party members received badges for 30 to 75 years of party membership, with a total of 179 senior members being recognized this September.
To guarantee a reliable power supply for National Day holiday, Cần Thơ City Electricity Company has instructed districts and commune power companies to implement plans for a safe and stable power supply. This includes coordinating efforts for fire prevention and response concerning power grid projects in the area. The power companies in the 9 districts have developed plans to operate the power system safely and reliably under normal conditions and to adjust quickly in case of incidents. They're enhancing load monitor on 110 kV power lines and transformer stations and will have leadership, operation and repair teams available 24/7. They're also preparing necessary resources, personnel, and spare materials and ensuring effective communication systems to address any issues promptly. From 12 o'clock on August 31st, 2024 to 24 o'clock on September 3rd, 2024, there will be no power outages for customers except in emergencies. The companies will also work closely with local authorities to ensure security and fire prevention for electrical facilities in key locations hosting National Day events. On the afternoon of August 26, the Urban Committee of the People's Council of Cần Thơ City conducted a supervision of the implementation of the 1/5,000 scale zoning plan in Ninh District.
In implementing the 15,000 scale zoning plan for Ninh district, several issues have arisen, including discrepancies between the zoning plan map and the actual road boundaries, as well as misalignment with current alleys. Consequently, the People's Committee of Ninh district has requested that the city adjust the functional areas to reflect the actual use of residential land and update the roads and alleys on the map to match local realities. During the supervision meeting, the Urban Committee of the City People's Council and its members suggested that the People's Committee of Ninh district work with city's relevant departments to address these issues, ensuring the zoning plan aligns with actual conditions and the city's overall planning. They also recommended reviewing and making specific adjustments to each area, road, and alley to match current boundaries, and continuing to refine the report on the 15,000 district zoning plan before resubmitting it to the Urban Committee.
On August 27 morning, the Board of Directors of the Cần Thơ Geography and History book held a scientific workshop focused on the theme, guidelines and detailed outline for Cần Thơ Geography and History book. The Geography and History of Cần Thơ book is part of the Cần Thơ Geography collection. This inaugural workshop aims to gather more information and feedback from experts to refine the book's content. The book will be structured into chapters on administrative geography, natural geography, population geography, historical events, notable figures, monuments and relics, and famous places. This structure ensures that the book meets the standards for compiling Vietnam's National Geographic, aligning with the status of Cần Thơ City as Type 1 urban area under the central government from 2004 to 2024. On the afternoon of August 26, the Standing Committee of the Youth Union of the People Authority Party Office Block, together with the Youth Union of the Political Academy of Region 4, held a seminar on developing model values for youth in line with the Three Responsibilities Movement for 2024 at the Cần Thơ Youth Employment Service Center.
5 reports and various opinions address building model values for Cần Thơ youth in the new era: intelligence, dynamism, compassion, generosity, elegance, linked to the Three Responsibilities Movement. Topics included creating a model of responsible youth union cadres, volunteer Saturday activities, maintaining and enhancing the quality of specific models, promoting responsibility, and adapting to the digital transformation era. The discussions aim to provide a comprehensive view on effectively advancing the role of responsibility and establishing a model use standard to meet contemporary challenges.
On August 27 morning, the 2024 Asian Steel Bridge Design Competition was inaugurated at the hall of the Laboratory Complex Building, College of Engineering of Cần Thơ University. The 2024 Asian Steel Bridge Design Competition, hosted by the College of Engineering of Cần Thơ University, drew 21 teams from 6 countries, including 15 international teams and 6 domestic teams. Among them, Cần Thơ College of Engineering is represented by 3 teams, each with 13 to 14 members. According to the competition rules, teams must present their bridge design models and answer related questions in English. The design competition will evaluate the models based on aesthetic and load-bearing capacity. In the construction competition, teams must complete construction within an optimal time frame, ensuring safety and demonstrating effective task allocation. The competition spans 2 days, August 27 and 28. The event aims to provide a valuable experience for both domestic and international students, offering hands-on practice in teamwork from design to construction, and enabling students to apply the knowledge effectively. The Southern Institute of Water Resources Planning reported that flood water levels in the Mekong River and Upper Mekong River remain significantly below the long-term average.
The Southern Institute of Water Resources Planning reported that over the past week, rainfall in the lower Mekong River basin was relatively low, ranging from 10 to 75 millimeters. Only some areas in Upper Laos, Thailand, and northeastern Cambodia received more than 75 millimeters of rain. In the Mekong Delta, rainfall also remained low, generally between 10 to 60 millimeters, with some areas in Tiền Giang, Hậu Giang, and Cà Mau exceeding 60 millimeters. The low rainfall, combined with continued water accumulation in upstream hydropower dams, contributes to the low flood levels in the west. Rainfall is expected to remain low in the coming days, ranging from 2 to 10 millimeters, with many areas receiving no rain, leading to continued low water levels in the Mekong River compared to the long-term average.
Coming up next is the weather forecast. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.